And welcome back for the second time today to Skills of Faith. Yeah. We had a little bit of an audio technical difficulty, and myself today. Back as good as we're checking up on it right now, and should get thumbs up, so everything's fine. For a list of our affiliate sponsors and partners and cool people, check the description of the episode below. I'm going to severely fast forward the recap that I was doing beforehand. And with the week on the important parts. You guys got attacked by the Sun Eater, finding out that he was none other than Golgara, the general of the army of Breaking. He kidnapped Stack and he sequestered the help of Silra, a thief who I met earlier in the game, who helped you get into the lair of the Sun Eater undetected. So undetected that you guys were pretty much just pittering around his actual lair for a while until Leon started screaming, "Fight me!" Which is, on brand, very important. Stack, who was in a cage, got uncaged by Roscoe. Leverage, strong muscle. Did I do it better that time?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Fulcrums were involved.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
What? Down, yeah. Coming up.
Like,
Silent movie. Round two. Round two. Lovely. Listen, let's not forgo it. Let's remove it. Pulling down on the music. Better. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
So, from there, you guys have released Stack from his cage. And in the process of getting attacked by a dragon, summoning a bunch of zombies, and a bunch of acid breath started happening. At one point, Stack had asked Fowler to get him to the dragon. From there, he turned up a mighty punch and imbued it. A big reveal during, we'll get to it in roleplay, but you can tell that Stack has
we're growing up.
well, instantly after making that huge hit, Golgara turned into his humanoid form, cast Finger of Death on Stack, and by a hair margin of 2 HP, fall to the ground. So, here we are, back in combat. What do we get for the mood change?
At some point, I got out of Dominator.
That's true. You were supposed to be taking those wisdom saves at advantage. And let's just say, because it was like 3-ish wisdom saves or something like that, we're just going to say that you were no longer attacking.
Actually, I was taking them in advantage.
What's that?
I was taking them in advantage.
Oh, you were?
Because I have advantage.
Ah, I see. Okay, so you still are.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Got it. All right. So we are still in combat. Golgara had just used a legendary action to practice that damage. And Jack is now unconscious, slightly sinking, not at a rapid rate. That brings us to Rockville. You are also following in as well. We're on top of the dragon.
So, where's Stack?
As you fall to the ground, about 5 feet.
But I'm still in the air.
During your turn at this point, like, you do fall to the ground. You land, and Stack is about to.
Okay, I'm just gonna use my words, not even action. tell my flying broom to go to stack.
Okay.
The stack is unconscious.
Okay. Stack is unconscious.
Stack is very nearly permanent.
Like, had he taken 2 more points of damage, he would have been.
Okay.
So instead, just at 0 HP, right? Is that how it works?
Just
Yeah.
at 0 HP.
Then I want to ride my flying broom,
Okay.
lasso stack,
Okay.
and drag him basically out of thinking in the immediate combat area.
Okay. We're gonna consider these both 2 attacks. The first one's gonna be do it as if like you were doing like a dex thrown weapon for the lasso.
15?
15 will do it. It wraps around him pretty deftly. It's not like a perfect lasso, but you do really well. And then now the next one is going to be basically like a grapple check. So it's going to use your second attack action.
Not your first rodeo.
And that's just going to be a...
Grapple is athletics.
That's nice.
28.
Yeah, no, not a problem at all. In fact, like you pulling on this lasso, like you almost hear like some fibrous tearing of the rope itself as like you pull and yank, and Stack's body like halfway gets yeeted through the air as you start taking off on the broom. Where are you flying off to? Just getting away from Zildara in this moment?
Yeah, preferably towards someone who has the ability to heal.
Okay. The only person that can do that is Salvo.
Where are you?
Salvo currently, that was about 40 foot away from you, still flying in the air. She's still mind controlled.
Been attacking Casey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just off like to a real safe area, just kind of stack away.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Maybe like in an outfield.
Sure. Yeah.
Does he make death saves?
He does.
Does he?
He's considered a sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah, but because he's a construct, that
He still needs mending.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because the last time you guys tried to pour a potion, nothing happened. Okay. So that was Roscoe's turn, and now it's Alex. Go ahead and do that wisdom save.
Come on, buddy. 18.
18. Dang it, I totally forgot to grab the book with his stats. We're gonna say, I'm pretty sure that was me. Yep, so you are no longer mind control. You have your action and you have your movement, but you don't have your, or you have your bonus action and your movement, but not.
I'm sorry?
You have your bonus action and your movement.
Okay, well then I am going to bonus action cannon that dragon.
Okay.
Big. Very, very big.
Large.
That is a third. No, just a 29.
Yeah, 29 definitely hits. Alright, so dealing the damage with the cannon.
For 8 damage. Force. 8 force damage.
Force damage, that's very important.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cannon fires off, kind of hits him in the shoulder as he's like training Roscoe pulling Stack along on this broom.
Mm-hmm. And I see Stack unconscious, and I fly as close as I can to Stack.
You get it right up now.
Okay.
Founder, you're up. You went with Stack up into teleport up into the air. So basically right next to where Stack had fell onto the ground, you also now live. Yeah, he was in dragon form and shifted back into.
Hey, you were like, I'm gonna get you, and I was like, whoop.
Yeah.
far away is he from me? Closest, like, right around.
Right now, just you. Yeah. Yeah. Triton and his fighters were kind of off in a separate corner. I imagine like you can go in your direction far enough away, but close enough where Paolo can get to. Basically, right now, Leon's dead center. Faye's dead south. Triton's northeast. You're dead east. Or I said Paolo, Jack, and Roscoe, you guys.
Alright, so I have mastered tactics. Maybe able to hold that as
So technically, like when you hold an action, it's just your action and not but I'll say like if you hold both your action and bonus action. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. And then using like a little bit of movement speed to get your
action.
It gives them advantage on attack roll.
That's my goal there. So otherwise, it's just advantage on attack rolls, but for most people, and it's yeah, and then we'll
Got it. So from there, it is a layer action. Real quick. So layer action. Zolgara just kind of like shouts in frustration, and from here, like you see him like stick his hand back up into the air, summoning another like swirling vortex of blackened energy, and now like many skeletons and bodies are beginning out of the ground. I'm just gonna roll for it. See how many he pulls.
Yep.
Whoop-a!
1d4.
Oh no. Five more zombies have entered the fray. So there's still 2 zombies left, and now there's a total of 7 zombies. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so that was the lair action. And now he returns his attention to Leon, who's now the closest person. It is Leon's turn. The Sunny's turn will be after.
So I'm going to double rage and activate my preferred again.
What?
Yes.
It'd be cool. And
No,
dragon.
God.
No. I can't remember if I'm still raging or not.
You are still raging.
So how close is he?
20 feet.
Going to walk slowly to him.
20 feet slow.
No, I'm gonna walk 10 feet
And then 10 feet fast.
I hate guys do something. And I'll jump.
Roland, are you doing so recklessly?
Absolutely.
Word.
That means I have advantage, right?
Mhm.
Better.
14 to hit?
Yeah.
Misses, unfortunately.
This is 7.
You go to swing and he basically like steps back and then catches it and then wrenches it free from you as he's like preparing his own warhammer. But you have a second attack.
Yeah, so he swings it back and I follow that momentum and turn the pick and do the ball this
The
time.
hammer side.
On the side,
Nice.
across the face. 20.
20 in his human form hits.
Yeah, these. 9.
9 points of damage.
Show your choose.
I will show you my true self. There. It is his turn. So he's going to make his attacks against you.
It's not going to be 9 damage.
I'm gonna bet more.
A little bit.
Yep. Be my favorite thing. Very much to hit. 30 to hit.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. 30 to hit.
Is taking a potion that you have a free action?
A potion that you have on your person is a bonus action.
Bonus? Damn,
Yep.
right.
So you take 26 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to give me a con save.
Is that after?
Oh, that's not half. So it's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, not much better than.
Yeah, from toe to toe. That is
28 con save. Okay, totally fine. You feel like almost like there's a bit of your strength being sapped out where it kind of hit you in the oblique, but you just like in your rage flex again. Your crystalline scales reform, and he goes to like spin around and like clock you in the head this time.
Is that all you got?
23 to hit.
Oh, very close. Yeah.
Okay. This time, 20 points of damage, bludgeoning, reduced to half, so 10 points of damage, and give me another con save.
Take me like 24.
Very pass. Very much pass. And his third swing to hit you. That's a natural 1.
Yay!
So, yeah, he totally whiffs that, like, hits you in the oblique, spins around, cracks you upside the head, and then he takes that momentum and goes to swing again, and this time you just kind of, like, lean back and it just right in front of your face. Okay, so now he's going to take his movement speed. He's not impeded by this swamp. You get an attack of opportunity here.
I will take it.
Shoot the leg.
Nice. That is 22.
Hits.
That's not good. 7.
Okay. 7 points of damage, and
Hit his shin.
yeah, you hit his shin, and there's like a splintering sound.
He's like, oh.
Oh, that really hurt.
Everybody.
Let me heal that with this gun.
As a bonus action, he's going to cry out Minions, tear them down! And you see that the zombies like get a weird white light to them, and they begin moving faster. But he runs off and gets basically at like the opposite corner from where you guys are with Jack. He said, it is now JJ's turn with Crit on deck.
Oh, fly further away from the so like closer towards the side,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's just start trying to indiscriminately.
Okay.
With extreme prejudice. So the Seven to hit, zombie.
Barely missed.
Okay, second attack. 17
Hits.
for 9 damage.
9 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
That is magic damage. If that
It does. It helps. Alright, okay. JJ just flying off, almost like doing circles around this arena, just like firing off shots into these zombies. Alright, Trent, you're up.
Okay.
You still have 2 spiders.
I do have my spiders. I
Mhm.
wasn't sure if I broke them.
You did the first concentration, then
Yeah.
resummon them.
So I'm going to move my healing spirit. Yeah, I'm going to move my healing spirit over to the point where then I'm going to add 2 of the zombies and spiders.
Okay.
And then oh, there's new spiders.
Yeah, they're new spiders. The dex save, right?
It is.
So I'm gonna roll for both of them. They have -2s, so an 8 and a 2.
They're both webbed down.
Okay.
Spiders doing work. Woohoo! Okay. Then is I cast it at 3rd level, so it's
3d6 healing.
once it enters the space. Oh, that's probably.
Got 13 points of healing. Nice. Very good. Alright, Trin, you're kind of like up in a roost in like part of a ruin and have kind of like been staying there commanding the field. Do you want to stay in this position or are you trying to maneuver?
Really. So I'm going to make a diameter circle.
Okay, so it's
5
20
feet
foot,
thick, 10 feet high.
20 foot in diameter. Okay, so this will actually also wrap around Downer, Salvo, and Roscoe
I
as
am
well.
flying.
You are flying, but you. I will say this: like you pulled him over to an edge. I will say you can choose. Do you want to still be flying and then in that zone or slightly outside?
I want to be outside that
Okay.
zone.
So if you're outside of it, the thorns are going to break the rope.
That's fine.
Okay.
Zach's already in where it needs to be.
Okay, got it.
I got you, boy.
Urges
So these creatures, it's the zombies' turns now. These creatures are moving faster. There are currently 7 of them.
Did the spiders do?
Yeah, they whip.
Gotcha.
So the 2 that are webbed, they use their action to untangle themselves. Is that how that works?
Yes. I'm getting up.
Yeah, double check that. I'm going to think about the other 5. The other 5 are pretty much useless. They're on the ground, but they are moving very quick. Right check? Okay, so the first one does not get it. Second one does not get it. There's a nat 4 to nat 1. They're like,
Ew.
this sucks.
One of them tries to like pull it, and its arm just like rips off.
Oh, man.
The other one's just like too busy doing like the Thriller dance. Like, anyways, get this web off of me.
Yeah.
The closest person to the rest of these zombies actually is Leon. Now, a couple of them can take their movement speed and start climbing up to where you are, Trenton, because you're the next closest person. So 2 of them are going to splinter off and climb up to where you are, but that's their whole action economy. Got basically like 2 zombies like right next to you now.
Yeah.
The other 3 are going to attack Leon, and all 3 of those are going to be at advantage because of the flanking. So the first one, 18 to hit, misses. Okay. Second one, that's also going to miss. Third one, 22 to hit. Give me another con save, please. Worse, honestly.
15.
15 passes, just barely.
Woo, doggy.
It's just for all intents and purposes, it's paralyzed. Yeah. So you avoided getting paralyzed. You're going to take 9 points of slashing damage. It's going to be half down to 5 points of slashing damage. That was the entire zombie ZZ's turn. It is Stack's turn. Going to make a death saving throw. I'll roll this in front of you guys. Using Sunspell dice. I got. Okay,
Yay.
that is 1 pass for the boy. 1 pass for the boy. I'm gonna mark that down. And then after that, it's Roscoe with Salvo on deck.
How far away is the Dragon Man
The
from
Dragon Man. So he ran off in order to find cover.
Bitch.
So what is your passive perception? You didn't do a stealth check, but I'm just asking for your passive.
10? No, wait. 15.
15's very good. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, you saw him basically duck behind some ruins in the southwestern corner. So
And-
from distance from you, he's probably about 80 feet.
Okay. So, I'm on a broom. My broom can go 50, but I am going to use.
You're using an object to dash, like a broom, you used to lose your action.
Yeah. It's the same thing as like if you use an item to cast a concentration spell, you're still concentrating.
Fair enough.
Well, I'll use my bonus action and a key point to step of the wind.
That's how you do it right there.
To go up to 100 feet. Yeah, remember when you put up 5 or 6 of them?
Oh, weird. So I'm gonna be surfing, standing on top of this broom, flying over him. Then I'm gonna launch off, like fists first,
Okay.
and I'm gonna triple punch. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Wait, I can't do triple punch. I already used my bonus action.
Yeah. Your bonus action is consumed, so you get a double punch.
So I can do my 2 attack punch.
Go ahead.
So first one,
We call that the 1-2 punch. Bad.
15.
Misses. Punch. Oof. Just sails through the air like your trajectory was slightly off with the broom. You're still getting used to it.
Second punch, much better. 27.
27 definitely hits. For sure.
Yeah, and it's gonna be an ice punch.
Ice punch? Okay.
And so hold on.
Right.
So that's 15 plus. 11. So 26 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next attack I have on him.
Nice. Bam! Just like huge impact. Like you can see the rippling waves of this on like his face. Like one of his half-orc teeth breaks off and falls to the ground.
Oh, he's half orc in human form?
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
Yeah.
First punch was just a fake out.
Yeah. He is going to use a legendary action here. Need my book.
That's how powerful I am. He has to use his legendary actions against me.
Yeah. I gotta go get my book. Hold on just a second. I mentioned earlier that I forgot to grab it. I'm so sorry, guys.
We'll forgive you if you're quick.
Doesn't have the book. I don't think he should use the action.
Alright, so while he's gone,
Yeah, Riley's fine.
every second
Developed
that-
eyeball.
we should just erase some of the HP while he's gone.
Here.
110, you mean 10.
Keep me alive and I'll punch him to dust.
Everyone's just
That's
okay. So in his human form, this legendary action is actually going to consume his entire legendary action.
Nice.
And he's going to try to recharge his breath weapon while in.
how many legendary actions does
It's up to 3 legendary actions have charges. This one has 3 charges.
he? Okay.
Up to 3 per turn?
He recharges his breath.
Ooh.
3 per round.
Ooh.
So some abilities when legendary action cost 1 charge, some cost 2, some cost 3. He used all 3 of it on this round to recharge his breath weapon in humanoid form. So next time he's in dragon form, his breath weapon back.
Yeah.
Okay, so from there, that was Roscoe. We got Salvo and then Fauner after that.
Alrighty. So I'm in some sort of defense creation that you made?
Like a wall of thorns, basically.
Wall of thorns, right.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Can I
Like-
see out of it?
Yeah, slightly obscured. You can see out of it.
Okay. I'm then going to have the cannon jump off my shoulder and move to the edge of it so that it's no longer obscured.
Okay.
And basically sit on the edge of the thorns.
Like a chain link fence.
Basically, and start popping zombies. I guess nearest zombie first.
Okay, go ahead.
That's bonus action attack. That's a 17. Mhm.
Hits.
Sweet. 4. 10 damage on a zombie.
Okay.
And that's force, and it's pushed back 5 feet.
Force and pushback. Yeah, it just splatters into the mud. It's still up, but yeah.
And then, in full action, I'm going to whip out my little handy-dandy tool and say, "Don't worry, Stack. This won't hurt." And then I'm going to turn it into, well, actually, really just look at it and I go, mending would be useful. And I have mending.
Nice.
But
Okay.
that's a full action.
So go ahead and roll 4d4 plus 4, please,
For what?
for the mending.
I can't use it.
You can't use it. It's an action.
Yeah. Well, I mean, getting it is an action.
Oh, activating your.
To have now, I can now cast mending at will, but to do that, I had to use an action.
Okay. So here, I will say this. Founder, your trigger for your help action was for Stack getting up. It is now, after Salvo's turn here, your turn. So do you want to use that before your actual full turn starts?
He's not up there.
He's not up yet.
He has 1 death save and 0 bads.
0 fail.
Oh, and oh shit, that's a bonus. Oh well.
It helps on death saves, yeah.
And now I'm.
Okay. Alright, but it's still your turn now. I was trying to give you, like, you had held your action. Okay, but now it's your turn.
Just to clarify your.
Spells? No, healing potions don't work. Healing spells work.
My healing spell specifically says that.
What spell is
You
it?
can heal me.
What I understood was.
I had already earlier in the fight ruled that Stack got healing from your healing spirit.
No, we agreed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And
That's
that's
how
why
we
he
figured
almost
out.
died. That's right. Okay.
But you need some healing.
Boy, do I.
Oh,
Where's she at?
Wait, you're nearby. You should
Not
have hit
good.
My healing, you bumped my healing spirit on the head.
Is that an action or a bonus
No,
action?
You just
As soon
move
as
into
you
the
get into
space.
the space.
Yeah, it's right next to Founder.
Oh, then
It's
it's
a
next to
3d6.
me. Yay!
is it 20% health?
And that means it's used 3 charges. Or what we retconned. So it's used 2 charges.
That's nice. That's yeah, oh yeah. It's still less than half.
And how far away did Buttface get?
He's behind he's fully, he's behind full cover behind a ruins wall, and he's about 60 feet away from you.
Work now.
Wait, no, sorry, 80 feet away. That's because that's the same distance as 80 feet away.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Healing Word on D4 plus 5. The ultimate second one.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna kind of like motion to Stack and then like look at you and give a thumbs up like you got him.
I feel in about 6 seconds I'll be able to help him.
Anywhere near any of the
Closest one's about 20 feet away from you.
okay.
Over the thorn wall, yeah. Which only is bad if you try to pass through it, correct?
Creature can move through the wall, although slowly.
No, I'm gonna follow.
Huh?
The car.
Okay. So you will be passing through the thorn wall, which I don't think it discriminates between friend or foe.
Okay. Wait, he passed me the
You're inside a little thorn dome
You're
with me.
inside the thorn
It wasn't
Gotcha.
even, yeah.
That's why I had my
Protected
little.
thorn wall.
There is a cannon on the outside of it.
But it's like it's on the inside, just
Well,
looking through some.
Sure, it's a turreted cannon.
Oh, but
No.
what is that
Vault
required?
over it.
Yeah.
5 foot tall, yeah. 20 foot tall.
It's 5 foot.
5 foot
That-
wide, 20 foot
That
tall.
Founder's small. Can they like do one of those secret agent like handspring jump things like through lasers but through the thorns with a super high acrobatics and not touch any of them?
Like Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Of course, like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay, here's what I'll say.
Founder cast Catherine
Here's what
Zeta-Jones.
we'll do. I like that idea. Okay, so Founder, if you do that, I need an acrobatics check. The acrobatics check's going to be versus Trenton spell save DC. Passing it, you're not going to take any damage, but you won't be able to dash. You'll be able to take your movement speed, but you won't be able to dash.
I have another option.
Sure.
Agent Orange.
Dagger door.
Yeah.
Dagger door, your final charge.
Dagger door. Would I? No, I really didn't want to like all of them.
Especially if it's a threat.
Okay. So it's a dimension door, right? It opens and it's not closed. What I'd like to do is, other than put myself here, an object.
Okay. I think the verbiage on it is you and another creature equal to your size. Let's gonna be creature.
Teleport.
Spell teleport.
Throw a bomb.
Spell portal.
Hmm?
The cake is a lie.
Needs make his shield domes and 4 artificers. Having turrets all around there.
Have a roll.
Nazi zombies.
That's so funny.
I'll
It's like
try
a
and
deer
make it.
blind, but like,
Okay, give me an
it has
acrobatics check.
spells flying out of it.
What's your spell DC for that?
Pass. You, Catherine Zeta-Jones, dip beneath the thorny lasers. Actually, you described it to your life.
I imagine it's more like watching a lizard.
It's
Like,
like, yeah.
I get to the other side and just kind of like on the ground.
Oh my god.
Get back out.
Lick your eyeball.
I'm just
Push
like,
ups now.
It's feral.
yeah, it's a lot of DMO.
You're suddenly a lot more interesting to our bugbear. Or what? No, you're not bugbear. You're a. What's your species?
Oh, it's a fireball. Furball.
Furball.
Fireball! I'm gonna cast Furball! It just throws a furball in a 30-foot time or a 15-foot radius. Like, oh god.
It's rabid.
Okay, so, yep, you pass through the thorn barrier. You start running off in the direction that you saw Zulgara, and then Roscoe fly in to head in that direction. It is the lair action. At this point, you see him kind of Zulgara begins making like these vomiting looking sounds, and in human form, as his lair action, he uses his breath weapon. But 1,000 tiny acidic flies appear out of his mouth and immediately begin swarming all around him and spreading out throughout this area.
Oh.
I need you to give you and Founder, you're just out of range of this, but you're rapidly seeing all these flies spread out. Like, they can fly, and they see you guys, and this is a living breath weapon. So I need you to give me a dex save, please.
You can use a breath weapon as a human.
This is a spelled breath weapon.
Mm.
This is living breath weapon.
I failed.
So Leon, you were good. It's just Roscoe right now.
Oh, okay.
But on future turns, until that breath weapon dissipates, these creatures will be running up in your space.
22?
Passes. So you're going to take half damage.
No, I will not.
Oh, yeah,
Take
because you're a
0
mug.
damage.
Yeah, you just catch the flies with your fingers.
Chopsticks.
Your chopsticks. That's so good. I love that. Okay, so with that being said, Leon, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use my breath weapon. Big bugs. Funny.
Okay. You'll get Roscoe in this class as well.
How bad does Roscoe look?
How bad does Roscoe look?
I'm neatly pressed and
Which is weird.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. I'm like Roscoe, that guy. I've been in
You just saw me backflip flies, so
It's fine. But then
Out of badminton racket.
so I I do my psychic blast, and I think I would like flavor for Roscoe as his cake. Which is that over?
no.
Hey, he still gets to try to pass your save, and if he passes it, he's not. Wait, does it consume your reaction to do that, or is it just
No.
permanent?
Just permanent.
Okay.
So if
he-
they fail, they just take half.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What is that's a wisdom save?
Dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
So you're good.
What's the DC on that?
16.
Okay. So what I will say is the flies are just gonna auto fail this. You're gonna and until all the flies are gone, if they're attacking you, you're gonna take potential damage at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So the flies are gonna auto fail. You're not gonna take the damage at the end of your turn.
26.
26, totally fine. Roscoe takes no damage because he doesn't feel sober.
I was like,
And then your DC was what? Dex save?
DC 16.
Okay, you got a 22. Full guard.
Okay.
So he'll take half.
Which so would be 4 damage.
He'll take 4 damage.
I'm taking it. Okay.
Okay.
But you're trying to sober me
yes.
up there, buddy?
Then I will
Asshole, I thought we were friends.
lunge up and do a swing down with the kick. Just Anakin level tear rage in my eyes. As and definitely recognize.
Oh, that one was a nat 1.
24.
24 hits, for sure.
Uh, 12.
Okay. So looking over the table, less than half. However, is his turn. And as you kind of like swing the pick, and it just kind of like sticks into his trap, like just pointed out to the other side, says to you, "Don't join me. I take your power." What's your current hit?
One absolute.
59.
With his hand still covered in like a full blackened, dripping aesthetic energy, stabs into your chest for your emerald gem. That's power word. This belongs to me now. Rips it out of your chest, and there is a explosion of emerald light. And that emerald light resonates psychic waves all around this battlefield. And as your body begins to fall to the ground, already dead, what are those psychic waves emanating?
So, I'm not sure time-wise who gets this first, but I'll just go around the table, so found great. You can just hear this. Would it be that too? Or do we? Sorry, I killed you. I had no choice in the matter. That time, but I instead. Roscoe, you're one of the smartest people I've ever met. Salvo.
You're one of the smartest people.
Maybe, another time we could have been. But I know you will be the one to bring down the world. But my eternal respect. Thanks for getting me as far as I could. guided me. You were great. Were your friends in your battle, your warriors that you fought alongside. Will end. And then as you hear that, crystal dust in the wind.
As like the shock hits your mind, Suneater stabs the crystal into his chest.
I don't like that.
There is a roaring eruption, nearly in pain, but also from a point of like power, as he transforms back into his dragon self, rising through the muck, like his claws digging into the muck right in front of you, Roscoe. And his head cranes, and you can tell like there is a beautiful shimmering all over him. That's where we're gonna go first.
Oh, real quick, flavor-wise, I'd like to retcon. As my voice started fading, you heard child and mother happy, laughing.
Gladiator style.
like almost like a single sheet that had been painted on with gray ink and a faint light shining behind it. You see the visage of Leon, not covered in scales.
On that note.
We'll go to break where we all cry.
Okay, see you guys here in about 10-15 minutes. Bye! And welcome back to Scales of Fate. As you can see, Taylor is not at the table because Leon had just been murdered by the Sun Eater using powered word killed. Yes, he essentially Kali-Ma'd him. And from there, that is the Sun Eater's turn.
Should better be.
It is his turn. He does have his legendary actions back. JJ, you're up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack the ones that are closest.
Ow.
Ones that have advantage.
Quick question while you're rolling that. Are you shooting your old buddy? Or are you leaving him alone?
If I can, obviously.
He's still up. He's actually one of the less healthy ones of them all.
I've compartmentalized that trauma enough, you know. It's nothing personal. He would understand.
You're healing the dead of him by
Yeah.
killing him.
It I do hesitate, but I do.
If it needs to be done, got it.
Ouch.
It's okay with advantage.
Oh,
So it's a 23.
Definitely hits.
that's better.
Yeah. Oh no. That one is 4 damage.
Okay. Describe the fate of one of these zombies.
Okay, so I'm like darting around the edge of my fine carpet, and I'm like trying to get my aim, and then all of a sudden it's just. And then as like.
Centers in, you the camera follows the bullet as it enters and then exits one of their skulls, and it explodes and it falls to the ground and dies. There are 6 zombies left.
Like 2 ways that I picture or it's completely flat and he's sitting, like in a classic,
Like prone position.
Like
Whoa.
sitting,
Yeah.
long
Sitting
range
sniper, yeah.
position, or it kind of bends a little bit and he's like riding it like a horse, like straddling the curb.
I love
So, I don't know.
I love both of
I love
those.
both of those. Yeah, it's what I'm used to, you know. So.
Jeez, that's so funny.
it's a very interesting.
You have until your next turn to decide how you're writing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as much as I love the horse saddle, it's probably a mix between how honest it is, how fast I need to move. So I'm gonna use my bonus action while I'm here to push on also. You crit. I crit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Cool.
Don't you have larger range of crits? Is that only after you hit?
It depends on the actual physical
Yeah,
dice roll.
I'm giving my totals, which
I think your physical crit dice threshold is at 17.
the last one. So, but
Okay.
That's crazy.
but I have to roll a natural.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be a nat 17 to roll. Alright, what's the damage?
It is 15 damage.
Okay, yeah, you kill another one of these zombies.
Pop, pop.
Reload! Reload!
Sir, magic gun, no need to reload.
That's very
I do it.
You
It's
still
not a
do
habit.
the action.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
have it.
true.
It's a labor of love. It's not.
Like you go to reload it, and when you open up the clip, like a little heart just comes out. You're like, oh yeah.
It's just wrong if I don't. Okay, it needs to be.
Well, and the funny thing is too is even though it's magic and it ignores the loading property, he as a gunslinger already ignores the loading property.
I just imagine little cylinders of inner light. Some
yeah. All right, so that was JJ. We have Trenton, and then after that is going to be the zombies. So you've got 2 zombies in front of you. You got 2 zombies that are web fire spiders, and there's 1 zombie that's his old buddy, just kind of running around.
What's the status on this?
Stack is still not active yet.
You see me, well, if you can see through your brambles, you can see me with a screwdriver standing over.
Like a
It
hit through.
looks like an ice pick, and it looks like I'm about to stab him.
Dropping his concentration.
That's true. Right.
Yes.
Good Boy Scout.
Yeah. So if we're all in lieu of that, I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
What's the blue?
Blink dogs are dope.
They're
They're
so
a 1/8 CR, 8 animal, but it's totally legal for 8 of them, and they're very well. They have some health, but they can move 40 feet, or they can teleport one time every. With 8 of them, yeah, they're like
Yeah.
tiny little displaced creatures. They're lawful good, so they're totally chill, but just kind of.
I'm like narcs.
They're really mean looking. They're like, bro, we're ready. Let's go.
Meanwhile, we're just saying.
Exactly.
It can also teleport any equipment it's wearing or carrying with it.
Little gopher dogs.
Real quick, while you think about what you want to do with the blink dogs, I forgot. Please give me a dex save for these acid flies. Yeah. They fly.
So while we're backtracking, you're not the pit crew. You're the pit.
Also, I guess some of those flies did get obliterated.
Yeah. So basically, once everyone has done this save once, all the flies are going to be gone. 10 fails, and you will take only 6 points of acid damage.
Ooh. What is
Okay, sorry. Triton, blink dogs, what are they doing?
So they're going to use their movement speed to line up on every
Okay.
that are near me. Obviously
Nice.
getting so that 6 of them occupied.
Yep.
The other 2.
Okay. So they, with their teleportation, they can definitely get into range. They can go ahead. 2 of those can go ahead and attack them. But use like in dragon.
Yeah, no. They're more so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kept going.
Yeah. I mean, they're face spirits, so whenever they drop a 0, they go back.
They're not real aminals. I get it. We're good.
No,
and I won't describe their gruesome death.
Oh, please don't.
Gruesome as it may
they're-
be.
They will not.
Okay.
Will attempt
Wait. Is the conjure animals in action?
Yes, but they get their.
Ah, I see. Go
They
ahead.
get their movement, and then they're going to.
Yep, go ahead. Do the 6 separately. It's fine. Do the 6 separately. One of them misses, and it's the one that's nearest to you.
21.
The other one hits. That's also nearest to you. The other one misses. That was web.
That's another 9.
The other one misses. That was web.
Oh.
12 hits.
2.
What?
2 hits. I think pretty sure you rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then the other 2 can still attack the Sunny Gear.
Might as well, I guess, right?
Yep. That's okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for one of the ones that's nearby to you and one of the ones that's wet. Roll a d20 damage.
No.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Bite dogs, not blink dogs.
5.
Okay, the one that's closest to you. Got it.
The bite of this one.
Nice. 5 again.
Yeah, that was so good.
I can be funny. You don't believe me.
No, I laugh at you all the time. Okay, no, seriously. You're fine. Okay, so that was Trenton. It's the Zambi's turn. So Zambi number 1, Blink Dog number 1. 14 to hit. Blink dog. Okay. And then that blink dog takes 7 points of slashing damage. Needs to do a con save. This one definitely go ahead and just give me a blanket con save, but I'll let you do it at advantage. So at advantage. 15 passes. So none of the zombies are going to be able to stun your blink dogs. The ones that they attack. The other one goes to attack the other blink dog. Definitely misses. The webbed one's going to try to get out of it. -2. What was the DC? 12. Just barely passes it. One of the webs gets out. That's cocked. Fails. Another one's still webbed. And then this one is another one attacking a blink dog for an 18. Okay. And then another 5 points of slashing damage, but passes its con. Okay. Zombies turns overs. It is Stack's turn. So, death saving throw.
Come on. We can't permadie right now. Ooh, close.
Natural 19. That's close.
I'll take it.
He passes. He's got 2 passes.
For now.
Roscoe. You're up, buddy. And then Salvo after Roscoe.
Is this dragon like flying or?
No, he's on the ground right in front of your face. His intention is to try to kill you right now.
Well, on that we agree. Oh, I'm not trying to kill myself.
No!
On my turn, I also scream.
Okay.
I just start
Still echoing.
wailing on this crystal. I take wailing on this crystal.
On the one you just stuck in his chest. Okay.
I use flurry of blows and just 1, 2, 3, 4 punches straight into this crystal.
Okay. Okay. You do need to roll a hit.
Oh,
AC's
yeah.
not that crazy actually. So if man it.
Straight to the ground.
Yeah.
So a 24,
Definitely hits.
and I got advantage on that. I might as well roll my advantage just in case. No, 24. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one at a time so I don't get confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also so that you
So that's 12 plus 23 damage on that first.
first punch.
He's
sending
resistant.
it. What you're punching the crystal or you're punching the
Yeah,
dragon?
I'm punching the crystal.
Okay. This crystal in just kind of like over the table. Leon was a bear totem barbarian, but we had flavored it as this was a gift to him from an emerald dragon, and that was his totem. In that circumstance, both the crystal and currently right now the dragon have resistance to everything except for psychic damage. So you said that was force damage?
It was 11 force damage and 12 ice.
Okay, so totaled up to 23. We're going to half it at 12. You did 12 points of damage to it. And that first punch, you see a splintering crack go throughout that crystal.
I'm also going to use advantage on my next one from my gloves.
Okay.
It's going to be another 24.
Okay. Crystal.
That's 25 points before the half.
Okay, so half to 13. You see that, like, as your left hook and right hook breaks into it, a chunk of it falls to the ground and just kind of, like, dissipates in the same manner that Leon did. Like, it's already looking cracked and messed up.
Keep it going.
Okay.
18.
You still have
18 still hits the first.
Yeah, because every time I punch, I can use my gloves to give me advantage on the next hit.
Good, all right.
18
Every
still hits.
successful punch. It's either he can use it to heal or he can use it to get advantage.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah. All right, so that still hits. So that's 24 before the half.
Okay, so half
12.
12. This crystal literally, and just over the table, it's got 1 HP.
Well, guess what? I got
What?
1 punch left.
Ah! If you hit, just go ahead and tell me what happens here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 28.
For sure.
I get like emerald shrapnel just kind of like in my face, and like my gloves have like crystal bits of emerald, and I probably need to breathe in some emerald dust.
You do, yes.
It's fucking awesome.
Weird, trippy. Suddenly have a massive urge to kill dragons.
Yes.
And as like you break into it, I really thought this crystal would last longer. Fuck you, Clint.
No, fuck you. You're like, this already terrified dragon just sucked another dragon's power out? The fuck? No, we don't want that.
Thank you, Clint.
Actually, thank you. Yeah, you totally shatter this dragon.
Good.
This crystal inside of his chest. And as like it breaks, for the next 2 rounds, you are going to have resistance to everything except psychic. So yeah, you just break it and it shatters and like minutely it explodes. Like it's there's the adrenaline is pumping too hard in your head, but you hear like something talking to you. And then we move forward in initiative.
I don't want to get out of range that he gets an attack, but I would like to like slide under his belly to get behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. So that won't. Yeah. You let's say we do that. You won't take an opportunity attack. However, he is going to take his legendary action. So his legendary action right now is going to recharge his. He's going to try to recharge his breath.
Okay, that's why I want to be behind.
He does not.
What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Okay, bye. All right, so Double, you're up.
Okay. I gently take the screwdriver with my new knowledge now, and I say, honk.
And as Salvo bequeaths the right of bonk.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. For what it's worth, if I was healing my cannon, like how you do mending on it, it would be just 2d6 straight. Be your choice.
Yeah, go ahead. 2d6. That's actually perfect.
Nice. 11.
Okay. Stack back up with 11 hit points. Okay, he goes, can't actually breathe. What's happening? Where are we?
In the middle of battle, punch zombies.
Raises his fist in anger.
Yeah. And then my bonus action, I'm going to chug one of them potions of superior.
Superior healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you like kind of pull it out of your bag, there's a little tag on it, and it says -JJ.
Aw. Or sorry, greater.
The greater one. Okay.
Yeah, greater's enough for me right now.
Yeah, y'all's entire potion, like JJ basically bought nothing but potions. Like,
Like you packed his little lunchbox. Box it with little
have a great day,
sticky
sweetie.
Looking a lot better now.
Alright.
Mostly thanks to Downer's efforts.
Speaking of Downer.
Oh shit. Weren't we both supposed to do something about flies?
That's true. Roscoe, please give me a dex save. Thank you for reminding me.
Truth.
You should be on
15.
15? 15 passes. Good. You take no damage.
21.
21 passes. You take half damage.
No, I don't. I shield master that.
Oh! I forgot you picked up Shield Master. Holy crap!
Yeah, I just go.
Slap all these flies out of the air.
No, like they're coming at me, and while I'm working on stack, I'm just like keep rotating to where the shield's like behind me.
No, that's the electric racket.
Oh my gosh. I can't hurt you guys. Okay, fine. Founder, you're up.
You definitely can.
I'm hurt.
You literally killed Leon, so.
Yeah.
I had to use his most powerful spell.
I had gone after Rivara.
You're, so you were at the time about like 20 feet away. You're about 10 feet away because he went back in the dragon.
How far am I from the hospital?
Less than that, 5 feet.
You already have advantage on me.
If I keep hitting him,
Once he makes a hit, he does.
I can
But he has to
save
get a
it,
hit.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration. And after seeing the scattered gemstones represented Leon taken by this enemy, freed, only remembered those faded silhouettes reunited, and turns to Roscoe and says, "No matter what, we bring him." Bardic Inspiration to you, and with my action, I cast mine.
Really? That's an intelligence save, correct?
And that's psychic damage, isn't it?
Dumb.
And over the table, he does not get a bonus to intelligence. Like, it's not 0. His intelligence is +2, but he's not proficient with intelligence.
Sure.
save.
And the gem exploded, does he still have resistance to everything?
No, he does not.
Just the stuff he had before would
Just
use
the
flag?
stuff he had before.
Got it. Well, you know.
You have inspiration.
Yes.
You're gonna make okay. Go ahead.
What is she doing?
No, you're
Casting
making
Mind
the
Sliver, which
dragon
is-
reroll the 20 save.
Yeah. It's gonna
Mind
do
Sliver.
menial damage,
I mean,
but
it's 2d6.
the thing is like it reduces his saving throws in the future.
Subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw.
Okay.
Did it?
I use it. I'm gonna roll a 20 my next turn anyways.
Natural 1.
Yay!
That's how you use it.
2d6. 5, 6, 7.
7 points of psychic damage.
A above average.
Dang. Okay.
Or exactly average.
Put it on the screen right there. Oh, no. Like, think of that. Goodbye. Ah. Here. There we go. All right. So that was Thunder. Go. It's the layer action turn.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, Thunder, real quick, give me a dex save, please, for the acid flies.
Well, and I can't move without taking it off.
Currently, yes, that's true. And just say, like, he does have his reaction, but his legendary reactions are exhausted. Okay. So give me the dex save for the acid flies.
Oh, okay, 30 points.
First 20. Definitely passes. So it's 9 half 5 points of acid damage. Basically, his breath, all of the dice spread out to all the players.
So we're seeing less flies.
For acid flies, please. It got lost in the blink dog.
Yeah, there was a lot of dexterity.
Dex save, yep. 9 points of acid.
Oh,
Alright. Player action. He's kind of feeling desperate.
I don't like that.
There's a lot of things he can do with it, but he's gonna, since he failed his last breath recharge, he's gonna try it again.
Where's lava?
Use a different dice.
You know. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Should use inspiration on them.
No, it's only on d20s.
Oh, okay.
So he does get his breath weapon back to the lair action. And at this rate, like, you just hear like that amplified, like, blaring over like hurt sound of your ears, like warbling. He screeches as his chest swells with acid. And then Leon's dead, and it's his turn. Okay, so he is smart. He's pretty, like, he's not like super smart, but he's smart. And he's seen you completely avoid his breath weapon multiple times. He's going to keep it banked, and he's just going to try to bite and swipe you.
Alright, I am behind him, so he's gonna have to move.
Oh, just like you can move in and out of his
Yeah.
range as a large creature without getting hit, he can move slightly and attack. So bite attack, 30 to hit.
Hold on, let me check. Yes.
Please give me a con save.
Is it poison or frightened?
I'm sorry, hold on. The bite is, wait, it is a con save. Sorry, yeah, go ahead. It is, the bite is a con save, and yes, it is poison.
Okay, I get advantage.
Sorry, I was looking at the claw when I said that. And I rolled
Nice.
the wrong dice, I'll say that.
That was a 23. 23.
23 by 2 points passive. DC 1.
Yeah.
So you take, wow, I rolled terrible damage. 12 points of piercing damage, and then 9 points of poison damage.
But I have resistance against the piercing
Yes, you do, and the poison.
and the point.
So 12 and 9 is 21. You take 11 points of damage total. I'll keep the Briar rolled claw damage if he hits you here, but it's pretty high. 32 to hit. Give me another con save.
$19.
19 fails. This is not poison. You are going to take. It would be 10. You take 5 points of slashing damage. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Then, can I use a lucky?
Yeah, go ahead. You're trying to beat a 21.
Better than that.
Wait, I can just beat a 21.
How
You
far
can beat a
away?
21.
How far away from him
I had-
am I?
You are.
I also have bardic inspiration.
You're about 80 feet away from him. Because the last time Roscoe.
80? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I had it. Wait, was that poison that I was rolling against that con
No,
save?
paralysis.
Okay, so
is
it's
not
actually only
poison.
18. I had to beat a 21.
Yep.
I have a 50-50 chance to roll this bardic inspiration and do it. I'm going to do
Yeah.
that before lucky.
Yeah, that's a perfect time to roll bardic.
And I got a 6.
Let's go!
go!
No stun! Okay, nice. Okay, third claw attack. This one also has paralysis. So go ahead and roll your con save.
So, and that 5 that I took
Yeah,
was
he rolled a 19 to
half.
hit. What's your AC? Yeah. Yeah, he rolled a 19. Give me another con save. This is another paralysis situation.
Okay, so yeah, that's only a 17. So
17 fails.
now I'm going to use a lucky.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a high roll you gotta get, bud. And
Ooh, that's a 1, so I get to reroll it.
Oh, yeah.
Halflings.
nope.
And I still failed.
Okay, so you're going to take 14 points after 7 of slashing damage. You're paralyzed
How
for
long?
1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. So at the end of your next turn, you can repeat the saving throw to become unparalyzed. But because you're paralyzed, he's now going to take flight and fly up into the air. And now he's flight speed's massive. He's going to take the full brunt of it. He's 120 foot up into the air. Okay, but that was the Sun Eater's turn. His legendary actions are back. JJ, you're up.
Punch straight up.
Yep, you just flew right up into the air. Yep. So from you right now, he's 80 foot away from you.
And for future reference, can I declare my cover fire after the hit is rolled, or do you want me to?
Cover fire is the bonus action. Let's cover fire.
When you're holding a firearm in a creature, you can see it.
But your movement speed can get you within 60
Yeah.
feet, though.
Makes an attack against a creature.
I will say that Roscoe was 60 feet away from me when this happened.
I just didn't know because you rolled it already and then you hit.
No, it's okay. I mean, like, you can interject. It's totally cool with me, man. So we're going to impose disadvantage on that hit. So on his claws and bite, you got a plus 15. Roscoe, what's your AC?
18.
Okay. So he cannot roll a 1 or a 2, and everything will still happen as.
For his hit?
Yeah. Okay. So if he rolls a 1 or a 2, then that prior attack will miss and he won't be stunned. You want to do it? Okay. I'll roll it. Here. I'm going to use Azula because she's been mean to me.
Low rolls. Dang.
Okay. All right. Roscoe is still paralyzed. Your reaction's consumed, but you still have your full.
Can I be paralyzed like with my mug up so that I like get to keep drinking?
Highs, lows, or middles?
Eyes.
26. You were not thinking to drink on that thing. No.
Are there still zombies close to my frame?
Yep. There is currently 5 zombies left. The lowest looking one is the one that you recognize. The 2 of them are full health, and then you're slightly.
I don't feel confident hitting. So.
I'll wait for it. It's nothing that
I thought it was like, I forgot to do this thing.
no, I wouldn't have known to do it before I got paralyzed.
That's a 22 to hit.
Okay. 22 hits Zandy. I'm gonna try. Damages.
For damage.
Okay. You roll a natural 17 by chance? That first one? So now you're down to 16.
Next one is a 19 to hit.
He hits. Okay. Yeah, you crush another one of these zombies. 4 left. Alright. Bonus action ready. Trenton, you're up. Zombies are following Trenton.
No, because he paralyzed me.
So when your turn comes up, so it's Trenton zombies stacked than you.
Okay.
Your turn will basically auto end, and then you'll get to do a con save.
There'll be something I want to bring up and discuss before that happens.
Sure.
I'm going to wild shape.
Nice.
Then I will. So I can get.
I if I'm reading all this right. The other thing. I can only dash it once.
That's true. This evil
I
can
can
dash.
dash this place. Okay.
Scoop up the paralyzed Roscoe.
Yeah,
Let's
and
go.
hope for the best.
Technically, if your dash is 160 and eagles can carry up to 2 medium creatures, 3 medium creatures,
True.
you could grab someone other than just Roscoe.
Okay. I can scoop Roscoe. Solo. Like you're on a
On a carpet.
so-
Downer's still on the ground.
I'm flying.
Stacks on the
Huh?
ground. Flying,
Oh, yeah.
flying,
Oh,
ground,
okay,
ground,
so-
ground. Right.
So I can scoop. Well.
Because we're going into the shit.
Yeah, we're going straight up.
Scoop up the wee ones.
Yes. I'm gonna just wild shape away from these zombies. Let them think goatee, but Irish.
You hear bagpipes in the background.
Yes.
And he goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I liked your idea before of like just rolling for all the blink dogs, but do it at advantage since there's like 8 of them. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
This will be the remainder of the.
There's 4 zombies left.
No.
Oh, but
Good
it's advantage.
Advantage. Yep.
There you
Very
go.
good.
Much better.
Okay, so roll the damage. We're just gonna multiply that. Well, roll the damage, and then there's. I'll figure it out. Just roll it.
2.
2. The zombies are still up.
Yeah.
I've told you I'd figure it out. Okay, but there's
Nipping at him.
there's one that like is on his old buddy, and it's just like kind of like bit him into like the hip bone, and it's kind of like waggling around. And at this point, like he's taking him down into the mud, and he's just like, because he's at like 2 hit points now.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That was Trenton. That was the Blink Dogs. Trenton just scooped up Towner and a paralyzed Roscoe. Flew up into the air. I would say right now you're about 20 feet away from the dragon. And just because of having to pick up the both of them and twice per day. It's the zombie's turn. So zombie 1 on Blink Dog 1. That's gonna be a miss. Zombie 2 on Blink Dog 2. 13 to hit.
13.
Okay. Just give me a blanket con save at advantage for the Blink Dogs. That one takes 5 points damage. Yeah, they're not gonna get paralyzed. Okay, and then zombie 3 miss, and then zombie that was biting the now down zombie. That's cocked, but it wasn't. 13 hit. Okay. Yep, 6 points of damage. That Blink Dog. Okay. Jack's turn. It's zombie punching time. He runs up to the first zombie, which is actually your old buddy. I'm sorry. This attack is at advantage. Crit.
Critical spine.
Put them to holy rest.
He had 4 hit points left, and he just goes.
Bet he has less now.
This is what he says. So yeah, he runs up and he punches, and as he's like punching into it, like he sees like an insignia crest of like the old army that you used to be in, and he goes, "Better lay all of my friends to rest if they need it," and just like obliterates these like there's just like bone and shrapnel flying everywhere, and he's like, "All right, next one." And he moves like 10 feet because his movement speed is garbage, and then he doesn't get to use his second attack. Okay, Roscoe, you're paralyzed. Give me a con save, please.
Is the con save the end of my turn, or can I start with con save and then try something if that fails?
It specifically states at the end of your
Okay,
turn.
so lawyer Roscoe.
Sure.
All right, so
I thought Salvo was your lawyer.
yeah, but I've learned a lot. All right,
He
a
is the
paralyzed
smartest
creature
person.
is incapacitated, can't move or speak, fails strength, dex, attack rolls advantage. All right, so the paralyzed is incapacitated. The definition for incapacitated is can't take actions or reactions. And we have before said that drinking something is not an action.
I have stated it was a free action.
So
I have in the past stated it was a free action.
So I have an elixir of health, which, when you drink this potion, cures any disease affecting you, removes blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
Drinking alcohol,
Yeah.
I had said was a free action.
No, but even health potions.
Well, no, I didn't.
No.
I had to use a bonus action.
He
But
asked
this
earlier-
doesn't say bonus action. This says action.
Exactly.
Even worse.
So the rules is written for potions is action, and also technically, therefore, drinking is action.
So then, why does this exist? Why does a potion exist that cures paralysis if you can never
Well,
use
You
it?
feed it
any
to somebody.
disease, bud.
And also,
But I
any
mean, it
disease.
says
Poison.
paralyzed. I understand, but it says paralyzed.
Well,
Somebody can be paralyzed for a minute, 10 minutes, an hour.
I can
Well,
force you to
and-
drink
and-
that.
Is now right immediately.
Yeah, we got both picked up. I can.
I was brain controlled in killing JJ. I think you can be paralyzed on an eagle with a buddy. On a buddy
So,
with a buddy.
Long story short, I do understand and appreciate your plight. A lot of like where this comes from has like been my rule of cool. I'm gonna say that like consuming a potion that is stowed away as you're paralyzed, it's not gonna
It makes sense. I was thrilled when I saw it because I mean,
happen. I get it.
So okay,
I have to
so
have
I'm
a
gonna go
drink.
with my con save. I'm trying to beat a 21.
Yeah.
18.
Very close.
I'm gonna save my lucky.
Good luck. Okay. Salvo, you're up.
So you said I was about 80 feet from the dragon at this point?
Mhm.
All right, well, then I'm going to fly directly towards him, 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm
50
50
feet
feet away.
Yep.
I'm going to. Oh, yeah, actually, I have the little cannon jump on my shoulder before I take off.
Easily.
It can move 15 feet, but it was right next to me.
Easily, like you just like you start flying off and just like gently scoop it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And put it back on my shoulder. I'm going to start with it. It's going to bonus action pew pew.
Okay.
Try to shoot the dragon. For a 22.
22. Yes.
Perfect. For some amount of damage. That's a 13.
Okay.
Of force.
Yep.
And then
Mhm.
I'm going to
Love
Chaos Bolt.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Turn it into a chicken.
I wish it was that rad.
Wait, does anyone have polymorph?
I have a potion of polymorph. But I think it has a DC thing that we talked about that it was just like
Dude, yeah, his DC saves are stupid. However, he does still have the
23.
23 hits.
Nice. Alrighty. Here's where it's going to get weird, maybe. Oh, different numbers, but that's okay. I choose. Well, force it is, because poison ain't effective. So
Mhm.
10, 18 force.
18 points of force damage?
Yes.
Dang. I know, 100 hit points.
Don't tell us that.
What do you want me to stop telling?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stop
And
telling.
then, yeah, so move, bonus action, shit. That's all I got.
Bonus action. Good. Okay.
I already used my bonus action. I can only reaction shit.
Okay, that was Salvo. Founder, you're up, then Lair, then Sun Eater. No?
Would grabbing the that Roscoe has in view.
You're not moving. I would allow it. Hold on, I did just remember though. Sun Eater has its legendary action. So I think just to keep it simple, he's gonna try to tail whip you. Yeah. Wait, no, you're out of range. You're out of range. There's nothing he can really do except. Okay. So then he'll consume all of his legendary action economy, and then he's going to summon more zombies on his run. 2 more zombies. Okay. We're back to 6 zombies.
There's only so many corpses left.
That's true. All right, sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
Huh?
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my movement to.
It was a platoon.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my movement to Roscoe to
Okay.
grab it.
We'll say that because I've told you guys that consuming a potion is bonus action, eating a potion is action.
I just asked.
You asked if you with your movement could you get to the potion?
Oh, that would consume my entire 30 people. Get the potion.
You're like dangling from eagle claws right now.
And it would be bonus action to
Feed him the
feed
potion.
him the potion.
Or it's an action to feed someone a potion. Bonus action to consume one on
It took me 2 turns to repair stack.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my movement to get the potion. Get it around.
Roscoe, you're no longer poisoned or paralyzed. That would.
How far are we away from our
20.
How's Roscoe look?
Hopefully.
75%?
I can give you like a little more than necessarily aggressive face slap as you like as I finish pouring the potion on you.
Yeah,
Like,
yes,
you
yeah,
got
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Get it together, man. And cast it.
Healing slap.
I
I'm
like
just gonna
it.
do the 1d4.
Do I roll?
Good.
You roll it. You're the slapper.
Yeah, slapping my this dude.
7
Respectable.
points of healage to the Roscoe. That was Downer. Layer action, he's going to try to recharge his breath.
Didn't he blow all of his lair actions?
Yeah, didn't he use all of it?
Layer actions and
Oh.
legendary
Legendary.
reactions are different things.
Got
You
it.
guys are fighting a near ancient dragon.
No,
This
yeah.
guy is not a joke. Yeah. This guy is not he gets his breath.
I thought he already did that too.
You can try to get it. Yeah, he did already have it. So the layer action would be different. So he expels that in another acid fly fest. So on the end of each of your turns in the future, you guys are going to make a dex save for these acids. It is his turn now, and on his turn, he gets to.
Did the flies come up that high?
Will they come out of him?
They're coming out of him.
Got it.
So on his turn, he's going to try to recharge his breath weapon. I'll re-roll it since he recharges the breath weapon. But he's not going to use it because he's got a plan. In fact, he's going to start with Frightful Presence. So you 3 right here, Roscoe, Trenton, and Downer, I need you guys to give me Wisdom saving throw as he's trying to frighten you.
All right, I get
Too far for me.
Too far from you.
I get advantage on that. That's a 19.
19 barely passes. You guys just failed. So how Frighten works is attacks against the target are at disadvantage. You cannot willfully move in that direction of that.
What if the eagle is the one moving?
That
He's
is
frightened.
the eagle.
Oh, that's not
And
it.
you're not.
So even though you weren't frightened.
Okay, I'll
You're in a scared
I'll
eagle.
jump off. Yeah.
The momentum for me stopping here will
Push me.
launch. Yeah.
With a
You
jump.
know, hold on. I will allow it, except we'll get there when we get there. It is his turn. That was just his frightful presence. It's multi-attack time. So, low key, he's not scared of the eagle. He's not scared of the kobold. There is a little bit of a glint in his eye, worried about this one. So he flies up into melee range and he's going to try to bite you. Very, very hit. Very hit.
Then he has to roll a 1 or 2.
What's your AC?
18.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah, he has to roll a 1 or 2 to miss you. So the bite. I need you to give me another con save. This is for poison.
Then 19.
Okay.
Con save.
This is your second turn of resistance. After that, you're not going to have the full resistance anymore. 19 just barely passes. You're going to take 21 half to 11 points of piercing damage and 9 points of poison damage after 5. So 16 points of damage total. And then he's going to try to claw you twice. He's going to do 2 con saves.
The poison.
Not poison, paralysis.
21 on the
Pass.
first con save. I'm gonna use a lucky.
Total of 14 after everything is half. So you'll take another 14 damage, but you have a bardic inspiration for your next save.
Do I?
Didn't use it, did you? Oh, you did?
Okay, if I'm 50 from the dragon, how far from them?
So the dragon moved closer. He's in melee range of this eagle and all them.
So
What's your range on your Flash of Genius?
30.
You got it.
Perfect. So I flash a genius and I'm like, don't do that again! And so you get a plus some number. Give me a second. It's an amount.
What was the damage total? I got half again.
The first one, I forgot. The second one's
so many
14.
things. You get a plus 6 to that, bud.
Okay, so 16 after half and then 14 after half.
Okay, I did the 16.
Okay.
I get a plus 6 on that, plus my 18. 24.
Pass. You do not get paralyzed.
I don't have much of that left.
Kill the thing, please.
I'm so fucking pissed.
Okay.
I would have been pissed.
But that is the
So that's the next
Sun
best start.
That is the Sun Eater's turn. JJ, you're up, then Trenton.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
He's technically within melee range of all three of you right here.
So, man attack on Sun Eater.
Stay on this guy. Yep.
20-ish.
in dragon form. Two in dragon form, 19 in human. Or half orc.
I'm just gonna start eating mushrooms.
The ones you don't know that they do.
Oh, really? Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
For hit. Attack the only one on the floor.
On the ground, yeah.
Am I able to? Is me and him too heavy?
How much do you weigh? How tall are you? So I'd say like an average would be like 180. And then, so he's like 350. So that's a total of like 530. I think the capacity weight on that is 500 or 600, I don't remember. Let's just say you can scoop them up. I don't want to look it up.
I thought it was a weight, and then it was.
Yeah, like
Could
If
carry,
it
like,
goes over,
2,000.
if it goes over its like minimum or maximum capacity, not maximum capacity. If it goes over a certain level of capacity, which is either 500 or 600, then it reduces cap speed. So either way, you pick them up.
And I think I remember in the desert we put like you stacking like 2 other people on it, and it stopped.
It was you
Like
and Roscoe after he dropped all of his equipment plus stacking it was fine, and then JJ stepped on it and it hit it. So you pick up stack. You pick up stack. In that process, you will take 2 opportunity actions on. 20 to hit. This? Whoa! Holy crap! All right, I have to roll better than that, and I did not. So the other one misses.
he was like, "Scoop,
The
bye."
first one was like a 16 on the dice, and I was like, all right. I thought a 20 would hit. That's fine.
Almost.
Just pick up the bully and fly away.
You don't have that sad Roscoe AC.
Okay, I will say with the flight movement speed of the carpet, which I believe is 60, correct?
Probably be just enough to get to him and then move it.
You pick them up, and you're now 20 foot off the ground. At this trajectory, you are about 70 feet away from the dragon.
That's that.
Plan is we're gonna break his spine.
Yes, but where do you want me to drop you off?
On his spine.
Got it. Okay.
Trenton, you're up. No, you can't willingly move towards a creature, but he's in your melee range.
That is true. Okay, yeah, I'm a giant eagle. I'm gonna get multi-attack.
Hits.
He is in melee range of you. Yes. Nice.
7 piercing.
7 piercing
From my
damage.
feet.
But like as like you go in and just like try to like stab into his scales. Going to legendary. Now he's going to legendary reaction fail it. This also has a con save paralysis. Go ahead and give me the con save just in case I might.
Don't forget about your flies. Everyone who's gone.
His tail whip actually has a less to
Did you
hit
do
than
it?
his regular attack. Looking at a 16. Still AC.
Well, actually, it'll be mine.
You take the stat block of the creature, but you maintain your mentality.
Okay, well then, yeah, that definitely.
So what's your con save? You're about to start dropping.
About to, but not
Right,
yet.
It's still your
6
turn.
seconds.
Yeah, but basically by his turn you're gonna drop. So let me just go ahead and do the damage real quick. Okay, 18 points of piercing damage. No, the eagle is.
I am
Yeah,
No,
you go
the-
back to your regular
Yeah,
form.
you
That's
the-
right.
the more-
That's cool.
Yeah.
You take the eagle's hit points, including you take the whole stat block, and when you go down to 0, you just go back to your regular self.
That's awesome.
Okay, so then.
Oh.
Or not the
You're
eagle.
still paralyzed.
Wait, how much hit points does he?
26.
Yeah, so he still has 8 hit points left. That's why druids are so
Yeah, I forgot about
dope, because
that.
you're like,
'Cause you get a double.
it's free. It's a free health
Yeah.
bar basically.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Eagle's still up. That was his legendary reaction. That was Triton. Zombies are going to spend their time on the ground doing the thriller dance. It's Stack's turn. He's going to hold his reaction to punch a
Can we see
spine.
that the dogs are zombies? going at it.
They're going at it. They're going at it.
Did you do
Here,
your
hold on. Wait.
your fly deck save?
And
Fly deck
everybody-
save?
everybody
Yeah,
has
Thank you.
One fly, please.
1 fly damage.
Fly
Oh,
turned up.
definitely fly.
You take 11 acid damage.
Oh.
Let me make my deck big. One.
Passes, you take 6 acid damage instead. 8 acid damage, so now you're unable.
Sorry.
Paralyzed
Okay,
and
hold on,
falling
wait, wait.
100 feet to the ground.
So
Not
the
paralyzed,
zombies
just-
and the blink dogs are gonna rollies. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Big dice.
Roll up.
Oh no! It was at 19. What? Okay, so you had 8 blink dogs,
Okay.
and there were 6 zombies left. And so let's just say you have 4 blink dogs left,
Yeah.
and there's 4 zombies left. They're going at it.
Okay.
Battle, dude.
When Trenton changed from eagle to him,
Uh-huh.
does the paralyzed, like, was it only the eagle paralyzed?
He was paralyzed,
But now,
it was the eagle.
so now there's not the eagle.
You're
not
no longer
paralyzed.
paralyzed. Yeah.
You are falling.
You
That
are
is cool.
careening to.
Well, I could wild shape again. I have one more. pass
Okay.
to that.
That's
So
true.
I
That's
could,
true.
I could get one hard.
This is getting gritty.
How
y'all.
many legendary reactions does the dragon?
He has 1 more left, but it's
So technically, you're.
technically yes.
Do you have protection left? Or was there multi-attack?
Bonus action is for Circle of the Moon. So if he's a shepherd or land. Is it land or shepherd? Either way, it's an
Well,
action.
I didn't know
wild
if
shape.
he had a separate.
No, yeah, but I could do a type of bonus action.
You could bonus action in your regular furball. Your furball, right? Your furball form.
Well, I can also use my a energy. Put it within the as a bonus action.
It's like
Dang.
everybody.
Everybody's
So
hurting.
who needs the help the most?
I'm okay.
I'm at half.
Okay, let's give it. So it.
Jeez.
Um,
I forgot that like druids that aren't Circle of the Moon. Like I played a Circle of the Moon. Most people that I play with are Circle of the Moon. Druids that aren't Circle of the Moon have crazy
66.
utility.
That's I like it.
oh, was that only 5?
Circle of the Moon doesn't have a whole lot of utility. Mostly just relying on wild
Wild
shape.
shape.
Thank you.
Keep that dragon.
So, Britain, regular form. You guys are all like free spring falling. Zombies and the blink dogs go at it. 4 blink dogs are down, 2 zombies are down. There's 4 and 4 now. They're all like snapping at each other and walking in a circle.
Cartoonish cloud of smoke with like zombie arms and dog heads sticking out of it.
Stack is gonna hold his turn for spine. Roscoe, you're up.
All right. Am I close enough to basically like jump off of Trenton's back and like land on top of the dragon?
You an acrobatic check.
I'm just gonna. Well, then I'm just gonna use my broom.
Okay.
I'm not gonna risk it.
What's the broom's move speed again?
50,
The broom, last time you had it, had dropped you off on the ground.
but it's 50 when I'm on it. It comes back to me when I call it. It doesn't say the move speed for the calling. It says the move speed for the riding.
I understand that, but it doesn't teleport to you, but still has a move speed. So, what I will say is that it is 10 feet below you.
Well, can I then land on it and fly 50 feet?
Yes, but you
Which-
will lose the 10.
But I probably don't need that much.
You don't need that.
I don't need that much to get on.
It's arbitrary. I just wanted to maintain a semblance of reality in this.
Okay, so I get dropped off on the back of the dragon. I forgot how many times you retconned. Is there still a scale missing from
There
when
is
I
still a
stuck-
scale missing. I never retconned that.
Yeah. So I go up to that missing scale and I just start wailing
Okay.
in that spot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit. Your crit window is increased to an 18 in that spot.
Okay.
So you on the dice, if you get 18 or higher, it's a crit.
We'll see if I use. I'm gonna do my 2 hits and then choose whether or not I'm gonna do 4. So 27. Well, and I get advantage, so I might as well roll it to see if I get a 20. Exact same. 27 to hit.
So remember, if you get an 18 or higher, it's a crit. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's 15 on the die.
Do you have advantage?
For this one from last time, yeah.
Oh, okay, word.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, that hits. Go ahead and deal
So
your
that's
damage.
hit. So that's 15 points of ice damage plus 9 points of force damage, which I'm going to use to heal me also.
Okay.
Then I'm going to punch him again in that spot.
Okay.
That's only a 21 to hit,
That hits.
which is 12 points of ice damage
Okay.
plus 4 points of force, which heals me. And then I'm going to use a key point to do 2 more.
Punch, just punching into the
Just, like,
dragon.
diving down.
Like, I made a hole elsewhere, might as well make another hole.
He drops like a
Nice.
So that's a
High.
high 28 to hit.
Hits.
That's 13 points of ice damage plus 10 points of force.
What a clam bake over here.
And then my last punch is a 23 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be 15 points of ice damage.
Okay.
Plus 15 points of force, which I'm going to use for advantage next time.
You won't need to. Will you please describe the fate of the Sun Eater?
You just railed like a lot of damage.
So there's this open gap in the scale, and I'm just further just going into flesh. I've gone through the dermis, the epidermis. I am hitting organ and bone, and I don't stop.
It's at the nape of his neck.
And there's ice like splintering out from it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as you just it's less even about you only did 4 attacks, only being the joke here. But it's just a flurry of multiple fists over and over and over, JoJo style, just just obliterating this. And as you hear a crackling sound, there is a splintering, and you guys see his head basically come off of its body, being spiked out of ice. And as this happens, there is a baseous rumbling sound welling up from inside of the physical bone-like frame of this creature. Waves after waves of blackened energy begin to spread out, and it explodes. Roscoe, will you please roll me a d6?
Is this a dex saving throw?
It's okay.
This is gonna blow me. This is gonna.
happy that he's dead.
This is gonna blow me to safety, right?
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 1. My favorite as a halfling.
On a d6, that's probably good, I hope, maybe? Or terrible?
Probably random.
Lucky.
Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. You and Stack are okay.
Fuck you, you're cool.
The range thing. Fail, fail.
18.
Fail.
26.
I'm still going to
I'm
extinct
gonna
leaves.
use a lucky.
Thanks to that shield
I'm gonna-
master.
Yeah. What was it? The mommy belt deck?
21.
Really fast.
I might not take damage, but the force is still.
I'm flying and I'm like,
What do we
no!
do about this?
She's getting a lot of dice.
I haven't had a chance to watch this.
So let me guess. One was not the correct thing that we wanted to roll.
So he gets.
Oh, what is all this?
So I'll just go ahead and tell you before it's finally. Oh wait, hold on.
Fuck me.
So
Don't worry, guys. I'll not take any damage.
what's happening is he gets to take this expulsion of his life is centered around a layered action, and this is essentially an explosion of his breath weapon that
I was thinking like a
holding
breath
inside
weapon
of him.
nuke.
Yeah, it's a breath weapon nuke right here.
While he counts all those die, hopefully you're not negative so hard you die. Really? How's your life total?
59.
Of 59?
No,
No,
I,
11 or 15.
Yeah, that health total is.
It's more.
57 points of acid damage.
Oh, and then. Okay.
Well,
The way you held that.
and then your body is falling, but it's a single attack that is what takes you to like get killed.
Sure.
So, are you guys unconscious?
Oh yeah.
You fall and hit the ground.
Do they hit the
and
ground?
lose 2 death saving throws.
Can I try and catch them
Can
on
we
my
still
broom?
be in combat?
I'll allow it. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
I'll allow.
Oh, I know what
That
you're gonna
was-
do.
that was
I know what he's
Roscoe's
gonna do.
turn. So 50
Well,
points.
I don't know. What are you
57
thinking I'm
points
gonna
of
do? I'll be
acid
better than what
damage.
I'm gonna do.
57 points of acid damage. It's Stack's turn. He goes, I don't even care about the spines anymore. My friends. It's Roscoe's turn.
Do you take half? Or do you take
I don't
none?
take none.
Me too. Someone
So-
do the shield thing.
Yeah, Shield Master.
I'm like,
Shield Master is the coolest.
I want to try and catch them with the broom.
You can catch one.
Okay, I'm gonna send the broom to catch one, and then
It's Roscoe's right now.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
send the broom to catch one by itself. I'm then gonna like skydive fall to the other one, wrap my arms around, and oh wait, I already used my bonus action. So I can't use my wings.
I have a thing I can do if you can't save both.
All right, so I ride it.
Yeah, you did your full attack.
I ride the broom and I save. So, who's the closest?
That's really the more
No.
important question. They're like equidistant. They're both falling.
Who's the closest? So then I grab Trent.
No. I'm really closest to you in your heart. You really think it would be
Oh.
me of all people?
No.
Yeah, what?
You
No.
hate
Like,
him.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I appreciate it, but
It's been so long. It's been so long. I forgot who I hate. So then I go and I grab Thalner.
Yeah.
Okay, Founder, you get scooped up. You're going to be saved from the falling damage. Salvo, you're up.
Okay. I am going to gravitational thrust.
Slam you into the
up.
ceiling.
Okay, so just give us some more time.
volleyball. Just volleyball.
I'm
His
still
limp body.
unconscious. It's just a ragdoll.
But you're gonna fail the DC saving throw because it's a strength DC 18.
Yeah,
Well, you're also
you're
unconscious.
unconscious.
Yeah. So then you'll be pushed 20 feet up.
Okay, 20 more feet.
Yeah,
just in
and then
case.
I'm going under you to
Ah.
get to you in time.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
flying just at my normal flight speed.
You catch Trenton. Remember,
Yeah.
you're not going to take any falling damage. And then Founder, death saving throw. We're out of combat. What were you wanting to do?
Well, if those didn't work out, I was gonna
Is
jump
there a
off the
timer?
carpet.
What? No. I mean, like, effectively, you're out of combat. There's plenty of people within this initiative order that can
I
either
was-
eat a potion or
I
heal
was thinking you were gonna health post and shoot him in midair as they were falling.
Yeah, there was a algorithm of things.
Yeah.
It's like, does dashing get me instant distance for both of them?
You're-
If not, then
While holding your body, I
drop
cast
both of
Cure
them
Wounds on you.
in the air. But
I'm full size.
Okay.
if they're not in imminent danger of falling,
I'm not terribly strong.
Okay,
I mean, you're
so
definitely like.
she
I'm
is
huge. That's
physically
my- that was
flying
gonna be my
herself.
point.
Cure wounds you. You're back.
All right.
You need to shoot Founder. Go ahead and roll to hit.
And I'm just like. I gently am like guiding you down to the ground while casting Cure Wounds.
25 to hit.
Then I set you on the ground.
25 hits Founder.
That's you are cured for.
So,
Boop,
roll a
boop.
D4.
I mean, you're shooting me point blank
10.
while I'm unconscious. I don't think there even is an AC.
I'm pretty far. He's
Yeah, so as you're flying down, he just like
Okay.
nails you.
Founder, you're back up with 2 hit points. You guys are out of combat. The expulsion has happened, and during this time, you see that like this rippling wave of effective energy that had just like acid splashed all of you. It's almost like dissipating all of the mist. Like all of the mist and all the fog that's on the base level of like the swamp is like in that circle of a blast, like spreading and spreading, like retreating away. The overcast that is almost perpetually on the swamp to the north of Drakehaven, in the exact spot in a cylinder from where that dragon died, begins spreading out. Suns are bright, just above you. And as you guys begin falling, they get caught and onto the ground. You guys find relative right next to where Roscoe was, all old scale. Immediately in your heads, all of you, hear the voice of Mara Silk.
I don't have any words for
That's good.
Perfect. Oh man.
Woo!
Jeez.
Oh,
Well, not
You
quite
know-
a TPK.
We
It was
did
like
it.
a 4
yeah,
2/3 TPK.
Yeah, we had one down.
2 out of 3
Three
TPK.
Yeah, if you guys hadn't been healing during that fight, it might have been closer to it.
I'm
but-
glad my
oh, yeah, I
grandfather told me
Still
stories
fine.
about attacking a dragon where a scale was missing.
Yeah, he did, and he heard that from his best friend's grandfather.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it was his best friend's uncle. That's who it was. Anyways, thank you so much for watching Scales of Fate and seeing the death of the Sun Eater and the death of Leon. Ripped to pieces. Thank you, and we will see you for the next episode of Scales of